Okay, yes, it's been a while since this Warframe showcase, but we're back. Now I'm not longer pulling 10-hour shifts, I can actually have time to do this again. So yes, welcome to Showcase on Warframe. Good enough for an opening. Anyhow, the Stiletto. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this again? It depends on how long you've been on this channel and if you even went through the playlist. I've done this Stilettos a long time ago. I think it was the 8th video I did on Showcase? Yeah, so it's a bit old. I'll be deleting the old one and this one will take its place. Because why? The Prime version's out. And I figured why not redo the whole damn video since I wasn't exactly happy with the quality back then. But oh well. Stilettos. Very accurate, low magazine, but critical based submachine guns for your secondary weapons. There's a few underlying problems, but the Prime will address that. Now, where do you find these? Well, you gotta go to your dojo, providing you have one. Go to your Tenno lab and then you'll find stilettos there. And the resource to build one isn't that bad either. Just need 2 gallium and a forma, but to salvage an oil plate, we'll have lots of that. Now, critical chance isn't that bad, it's 50%, but it is a high fire rate weapon. Status is also good at 15%, so yeah. Reload time is also incredibly short at 1.1 seconds. Awesome. Now, when using these, you gotta keep in mind that the high fire rate and will chew through your ammo quickly, and I do have to point out that the ammo reserves there is not very big. You start off with only 210 in reserve. That is very little. Like, wow, that is very little. And that's one of the main problems, because the ammo reserves, the ammo pool is so shallow. Only ankle deep, as I like to call it. But yes, otherwise it's an incredibly fast-paced weapon. Pretty much you go, spray and pray, and then leave just as fast as you came. So yes, it doesn't really get all the points for damage, but it's my favorite submachine gun pistol. The AK-Zani is powerful, but it's inaccurate as hell, and the Ferris has all the accuracy, but doesn't have any firepower at all. Where the Stiletto is kind of like the balance of the two, but doesn't have any of the ammo of the other two, though. Alright, now since I do have a Prime version, I will not be doing an ultimate build for the plain one. Why, exactly? So I'll be only doing a level 30 in test. So I managed to squeeze on these things. Got Pummel for damage, and Horse Strike for damage, and Concussion rounds. Then I put in the Pistol Gambit, and even though it's only 33% critical chance, trust me, you're still going to get plenty of criticals. This is a high fire rate weapon. So yes, you got all those neat little pieces of damage. Now you could get much more and do a lot more damage, but I'm just trying to get a point across what this weapon could do at a base level without any formas. Because when you don't use any forms, you kind of get a good reference on how good the weapon will be or how bad it will be. Now, for the test, we'll be fighting our enemies at level 40. Starting off, let's go with the Grineer. Get some Arid Lancers. Get about 7 of them will fine. And yes, as I mentioned, level 40. Alright. I don't expect this weapon to do that very good because it's mainly impact, but whatever. And sure enough, I cannot kill one of the Grineer in one magazine. It is accurate, but still it's a machine gun, so even if I aim at the head at a decent distance, it still won't hit the head entirely. But oh well. Of all the submachine gun pistols, I like using it. But is it the best to use against the Grineer? No, the Ferris is. Because the Ferris is puncture. This is impact. And that's one of the main problems with the Stiletto. It's impact. The freaking Ferris is slash, or no, puncture it is, that's right. Same thing goes for the AK-Zani. So yes, that is one of the main reasons why people don't use Stiletto, because impact damage has some kind of stigma on it, and it doesn't perform as well as others. And they might be right on that one, but it does not make it horrible. But we see here it doesn't perform very well against Grineer at level 40. I would not dare go any higher than 40 with the base build. Now, let's go on to the MOAs. MOAs, it should fare better, yes. It's impact damage, and against shields and machinery, you get bonuses. Bonus damage for against impact. It'll be around 25 to 50%. So sure enough, instead of doing like 90 damage, I'm doing like 120 and 170 on the shields. But you can see that it doesn't matter a whole lot. You know these guys are still only at level 40, it's still just as inefficient. So yes, is the AK Stiletto really that great? The plain one? I can't really say it never was. Again, I could do a lot better if I put some formulas into it or a catalyst, but I'm not going to with a prime version here. Once upon a time I did have a spalt freaking one inside of it, but since I used up the Slido to build other weapons, and this is simply recreation. Now, let's go against the Infested. I get about 20 of them, yeah. Same levels before, a little 40. Now, you think a high fire rate weapon would do good against Infested here, but no. Why? Not enough damage and shallow magazine. You know that it hits criticals pretty frequently, at least around 50% of the time. Yeah, no, it's 33, but it seems 50% of the time. It still is not enough damage. Not enough damage, not enough ammo, you're constantly reloading. At least that reload cycle is short. But oh well. It's just a plain stiletto. Is it the best weapon? No. Definitely not. Get the job done? Just barely is my answer. Problem is, with just barely, you're gonna run out of ammo. And that is the main problem of this. You just run out of ammo quickly, just as you start, it's just gone. And sure enough, could not kill all 20 infested without running out of ammo. Oh well. There's better weapons, but no matter. Let's just move on to the upgrade of this weapon. The one we're all here for. That's right, the primed AK Stiletto. Now, these are a little difficult to get. You need a blueprint, 2 barrels, and 2 receivers. Total of 5 parts. And they're not really fun to get. It took me a little too long to get it. I was hoping to do this showcase sooner, but for trying to get this, it's just a nightmare. RNGesus just hates me. So yes, not really a whole bunch of stats change, but one thing I won't show you here, or in any other stats, is the ammo pool has been doubled. You now have 400 shots in reserve. So it fixes one of the main problems with the Stiletto. Okay, let's go look at some direct comparisons here. XCR Slash is pretty much doubled. Same thing goes for a Puncture, but Impact a little bit more than that. Yeah, I know it is doubled, yep. Our status has been doubled to 30. Our magazine is now 40 shots. The fire rate goes down slightly for some reason, but the critical multiplier is ×2, but remains the same at 15. So it's a little more elemental side, but the critical base, critical damage is still there. So yes. Here it is, my ultimate build of the AK Stiletto. Now, I do like using the AK Stiletto, so I put a lot of stuff on it. So 3 formulas plus a catalyst. You got Pummel, you got Horn Strike, and you got Barrel Diffusion, and pretty much that's it for damage. Now, if I got Primed Pistol Gamma and Primed Target Cracker all maxed out, to get that maximum amount of critical chance. With Trick Mag, it turned roughly my ammo reserve from 400 to nearly 800. Trust me, that's a big difference. And for a sense, I don't want to let my elements go to waste, so I put an Ice Storm for more magazine size and cold damage, just to slow down my opponents. So that all that comes down to, oh yes, I also got our other strange mod, the Hollow Point. Hollow Point isn't really that wise to put on many items. It reduces your overall damage, but increases your critical damage. But the Stiletto isn't exactly a high damage weapon anyway, it's a DPS weapon, so it's perfect for here. So yes. So overall, I believe this is to be my critical build. It's not the best critical build, maybe, maybe not. I'm not a person to look at other people's builds. It's simply my critical build, my best critical build I got for this. You could change some single rounds, maybe you could take off your Trick Mag, maybe put Ammo Mutation instead, but I figure it's good enough as it is. But no matter, that's all up to you if you wish to change those things or not. Anyway, let's get to the test. Now, back to the Grineer. Get some Arid Lancers. We got another 7 of them. Simple jack up their level. Now, again, it's still an impact weapon, so I don't expect the best against them, so we'll jack it up to level 60. Now, maybe I should have jacked up higher, because you see here, a very much different result. The critical build is quite astounding. Nearly every hit is critical. Even though it saves 40%, it seems like I get a lot more yellow than white shots. And the cold is certainly helping a lot when it kicks in. But definitely, you notice that enemies stagger a lot, because you got that status and the impact, which staggers enemies. Very nice. And the cold just makes pretty much a death sentence to enemies, because they can barely move after when they're afflicted with cold. So a lot better. Could have probably went to level 70, but I think it's more flashy this way, but definitely easy to use. Now, let's go against Corpus. This should be even more effective because, cold damage affects shields greatly. So we're gonna grab about 10 of them again. 11, why not? And jack them up even further to level 75. Now, this shouldn't take very long at all. And sure enough, I just gotta be sure not to get myself shot, because these guys do hurt at level 75. In one magazine, I nearly wiped out that entire front group. Oh, and with my ammo reserves like very high, this is like easily becomes a primary weapon for most. So that's when you have an ultimate build on the prime version, this weapon's just astoundingly powerful. Not the best, but plenty powerful. Alright, enough of that. Let's go to the infestation. Get some chargers. Get 20 of them. At the same level, 75. And, like, wow. They aren't going to get to me. Nope, these guys dead are on the corner. They cheated. I can see the opponents are starting to shoot their projectiles at me. That's brand new. Like, you know, that's something that's relatively new. Strange. I recall the update saying they only use their projectiles and only if they can't reach me, which I'm clearly on the floor. I guess they're just that afraid of my stilettos. But yes, incredibly effective. Ammo's quite manageable. Like, you aren't going to run out very quickly, but just don't overuse it and you'll be just fine. Alright, let's move on to the pros and cons of AK Stiletto Prime. Some of these rules may apply to the regular Stiletto, but it's mainly the Prime is what I'm reading here. Well, anyway, on the pros, you've got incredibly high DPS. A solid, critical, or elemental build. And the weapon is incredibly satisfying to use. Everyone loves spraying and praying. This weapon does it the best in my opinion. Alright, on the con side, it does chew up ammo rather fast if you're not careful. The individual damage is not really particularly that great. And I guess the accuracy could be better, but it's okay. Not sure if that's really a con and how, you know, great of the accuracy, but no matter. Moving on to the score for the AK Stiletto Prime. Damage gets 8 out of 10. Solid damage, solid elemental damage, solid critical damage. You got a lot of choices here in this weapon. Accuracy, 7 out of 10. It's okay. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not shit either. Design, 8 out of 10. I think with all the choices you get out of this weapon, it's really a good weapon. Like, it's kind of a little bit for everyone. Ammo, 7 out of 10. It did fix the regular Stiletto problem, but still, if you don't have your trick mag on there, you will run out of ammo quick. And MISC, I give it an 8 out of 10. Critical build, status build, base, no, I don't know base build, but you get the idea. This weapon fixed a lot of things. It also has a quick reload. But yeah, I think this weapon's pretty damn awesome. So in total, the AK Stilettos get 38 out of 50, which is a must-have. Truly, this is a weapon for everyone. No one should really hate this weapon. It's awesome. But that's just my opinion. So, is it really worth it? Well, you probably already know it, but yes, in my opinion, yes it is. It's a good weapon, it's fun to use, it's good critical build, a good status build, it's quick reload. There's a lot of things that are right with this weapon and very few that's wrong. So yes, I think it's worth the formas. I think it's worth everything else. So, in terms of doing Showcase for Warframe, don't worry, I'm back on a weekly schedule, like always. Maybe more than that, since Dark Souls may be coming to an end soon, but we'll see about that. But no matter. I'd like to thank you all for watching, but before you go, if you wish to see a particular weapon here on Showcase, leave a comment down below and it'll be next weapon I choose. Don't forget to take care out there.